Hello, everybody, and welcome to Malts and Meeples. I'm Petter, and let me get my phone out of my pocket so it's not buzzing at me. A late start here, not too bad, not too late. Slightly late start. Honestly, it's going to be 8:10 probably most Wednesdays for a little bit, and I don't have this fully set up. I've just gotten a few things laid out that may not even be right because we have a choice to make at the start here. I have an old-fashioned to drink as well. So let's jump into the story. Go from here. You have now entered, so this is Ambrosius on the comms. We're still on the scientific research site in Vexation. Ambrosius, you've now entered the larger part of the facility. Like I've said before, keep your eye out for valuables like schematics and blueprints. The Neomorph polity will reward you amply for any technology that that could be in competition with, or a direct threat to the Templars' stranglehold on this galaxy. The Assembly may not want to force their will upon the Templars, shattering the hopes of peaceful resolution to this mess. The polity... I haven't coughed all day. The polity sees through the weak politics of the Assembly members. It is no longer capable of protecting us. We must take a place among the strongest civilizations in the galaxy if we are to survive this escalating conflict. Camriel on the comms. We're on standby, so let me know if there's anything out of the ordinary, and I'll start up the engines. Ambrosius. Relax, Camriel. There's no need to share your jitters with the whole team. Commander, you need to scan their entire research service setup. There must be some relevant and valuable data on their antimatter experiments and whatever else they've been up to. When you're done, I prefer you destroy the server room. I don't want anyone else getting their hands on anything that might be useful. Did I manage to get through the doors without activating the patrol droids on the last mission? No, I did not. 7-5 B. So, we got some setup to do here, and we'll go through it, walk through it together, down on the table. We have a nice coordinated attack coming at us. We get 13 turns. We start over here. And that's it. No, that's not it. A few other things we need to do. First, we need to close off this entrance. Then I need to find, they're in here. I always think the consoles are going to be the flat ones. They are not. Let's see what all we have in here. Where's our consoles at? There's one, two. Two consoles. There in the server room. Then we have canisters somewhere. Oh, canisters, not fuel barrels. Probably should find actual canisters. But I do need 2 guards and 2 enforcers. guard, one more enforcer. Would think we have another enforcer in here. There we go. And we're gonna grab our right numbers here. One, no, wrong one. Yellow. Yellow 1, 2. Yellow is enforcers. Number 1's in the command room. 2 is down here. And then 1, 2 of red for my guards. 1, 2. And the last thing I need to get, like I said, I need to get canisters. So we have all our remaining standees here. And I'm only doing the setup right now because I didn't have time to do it before. Canister, then canister. Screw it. Take off the rubber band, re-straighten everything. Loop. 2 canisters. Simple setup for these guys. These are going to be standees when it comes to the actual game. Let's read through the remainder of the directions here. You, lumbering along like a leviathan out of water, means that the facility is already on lockdown. The Hellfires have taken up defensive positions in the lab, and they have the doors covered. If you manage to deal with the guards and strip the servers of useful intel, I'd like the room destroyed to cover our trail. Provided it won't take all day, of course. So, we can disable these two. I wonder if I have a decent little token I could use for that. Not really. No, I'm going to put an objective spot down here. That's where we can take the canister to. That's optional to detonate that. And then get all players into here. So not too bad. Canister can be moved by players, shoving it in front of them. It can be attacked. It has 2 shield and 1 health. Deals 3 damage to all objects within 3 squares. Can be detonated through regular interaction with the same rules as console. And the explosion will be delayed until the following player's turn. So you can shoot it and have it go up, which is a possibility. Or you can go after it in other ways. So, like, that one's easy enough. This one, it go boom, deals 3 damage. Not enough to take that guy out, which is a shame. I'd love to just pop that and take him out. I think I might still be in range of that still. But let's get down closer here. So red's going to go first, which means I'd like to take out one of them if I can. So we're going to start out with our pulse rifle on number 1 here. I'm going to spend 1 to make it a base 3. Then roll. I don't need a shield. Still don't need a shield. I got a shield, so 3 damage, which becomes 2 because of their shield. Then I'm going to charge. 1, 2, 3. It's 2 damage. 1 goes through. And I'm going to use my bonus action to do a tail swipe to take him out. 1 undefendable damage. Get him out of the way. It's a lot of actions to take out one guy. Taking down 1 turn. That was a horrible roll. Didn't help. So now over here, we're going to see how far we can move. Tactical positioning. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then let's just do a shot here on this one as 4. It's not enough to take him out. 1 health left. We're doing better. I did what I wanted to do, which was split it up so that we're still flipping back and forth between activations. We've both gone. Now, red, only 1. Activate nearest player. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Either way, we'll go there if it can. Yep. And we'll do attack of 2. Let's do it to Ataria. And then it actually attacks the second nearest player as well, because it had full health. So now let's see, what do we want to do? And I need to remember the bonuses that I went with. Tarira gets an extra die potentially on movement using yellow. And extra die on basic interact. So let's do Flurry of Blades, or Blade Flurry here. We're actually going to rest once. Doing Blade Flurry. It's the first time using this one. It's a 4 die. You know what? I'm spending this. Whoa. That went flying. I will remember that later. So I'm doing 2 damage to this guy. So 1 gets through. Then I do have 2 movement. 1, 2. And I can repeat it to do 2 damage. Actually, that takes out that guy. We still have a yellow guy. Okay, I'm going to get that one because I will forget it. And I know where it is. It's going to bug me to no end if I don't do this. Got it. So that's the 2 actions for Gia. And now, if a mainly full health person right next to me, it's not going to activate this time though. So, I want to do a basic move. I'm just going to do regular for that. 1, 2, 3. I want to do the close one over to yellow. And then I'm going to shoot with the T6 ray gun, which is 1 damage. Two damage, or a movement. I'm going to just do the 2 damage on that one. Cool down here. And enemies go. So, I'd ideally take this with me. Which means I'd have to shove it in front of me. Which 1, 2, and it'll take a few movement to do that. That's okay. Here, last activated, they go on after there. Full health, they don't get to do that one. They have a range of 6, so they're just going to shoot, and it's 1 armor piercing damage. Armor piercing, of course, means it goes through armor. So my shields don't do any good. Oof. It just goes on spot 4, so that one's going to be stuck in the line for a little while. Not the end of the world. So let's do tactical positioning. Yeah, tactical positioning with Gia. So that's 3 movement. And if I end my action with no enemies within range 3, that helps. So 5 movement total. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No enemies within range 3. That gets me back a focus. And then I'm just going to use my basic movement here. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to push it 1. Then I'm just going to stop right there. She's all set up. They're all set up, I should say. Tarira now doesn't have much. I can't do anything until I rest once. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's see if I do that. You can see this whole section is filled. So I have to rest once. Get that. You know what? Then I'll just pulse rifle and spend one of these and not throw it everywhere. Doing 2 damage, 3 damage. If I can get one more. 3 damage and 2 movements. So 2 more damage to him. And then 2 movement. Let's move here. Yeah. Cooldown happens, which I forgot to do up here as well. So on the board, you can just start to see her poking up right there. Enemy activates. Going to the nearest, not full health anymore. 1, 2, 3. And attacks base 2. 1, 2. I had enough shield. Blocked it. Okay, so it's pretty decent. Both of them gone. Flip this here. Flip back. You know what? We're going to rest one. To put out my infiltration unit. Because 2 interact with 2 objects, 3 interact with 2 objects adjacent to me, 2 consoles. First, get out some of these. Huge handful of them. First one. For up here. 1, 2, 3. So 2 yellows. Okay, not bad. And the other one down here. 1. Okay, that's a good start. Just don't want another one. 2. 3. Okay, so we've taken out 1 console so far. Those go back into the mix. Then I'm going to do a basic interact. And for Gia, if I spend this one, I get an extra die. So 2 dice on the basic interact. And I'll spend 1 to roll that. Fine. I'll stop. That was 3. Just need a yellow or a white. And 3 I draw, 1 of each color. So those interactions are done. And then I'm going to use interact next time with that. Oh, wait. That is technically my first action next turn. Because I forgot I rested once. So over here, I'm going to try and... You know what? I'm going to rest once. Gaining the pulse rifle. And then I guess I'll shoot the pulse rifle. 2 movement. So it doesn't go through, but I can move right there. So, flip there. Wound. Gone. Okay, this is going decently well. Why do I feel like we're going to have to rush out of here somewhere? Not sure where they... Maybe put the ship down here? We'll see. So, 1, 2. Yep, we're in the right spot. Yellow, he's going to do 1 unblockable damage. Cards have 1 less distance and range. I can take those off. I'm just going to do that now. And technically, I already spent 1 action over here. I also forgot to cool down. I'm going to do another basic interact. Can I pull a perfect 3? No, I cannot, but that is a solid start. So that's all those actions. We tick down one more. And then I'm going to shoot this guy. Actually, I'm going to take the action to get back. I'm going to do the action I don't do ever. I'm going to do the concentrate to gain back 2 focus. Well, that's 2 damage. Pop him out. Flips this back to yellow, unfortunately. And that's it. Ooh. Yes, I could get him just in range. So I just have this left here. Actually, I think it'd be like this, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I was setting up my wounds in the way that they're supposed to be set. Now let's do a basic interact. We're going to start with Gia. Draw 2. Purple and red. So that is activated now. That's activated. I need to piece out. We're going to go with some tactical positioning. And go 5. 1, 2, 3. Wait. I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, I just need to finish off this guy. Do a pulse rifle, base 3 damage. And I'll move 1. Take him out. No enemy activations here. That's going to go boom. So I have 1 activation left. I forget to cool down fairly often, I find. I'm just going to do a basic movement over here. Go in there. Let's see what happens next. C5B, mission update 1. Remove 1 blocked entrance. We get a console. Where's my consoles? Here. Night Banes. Let's see. Do I have Night Banes? Two Night Banes. Here. then looks like a loot chest. Is there a standee for that? One crate. I feel like there should be a crate. May not be a standee. But I also bumped some of them out of order. So I want to check. Canister. Not seeing any crates. So we're just going to use point of interest up here as a crate. We are where we are. This has gone boom. Canister out. And coordinated attack just sticks on red. Ooh, so we do start here. Like this. This goes up to 8. Enemies go first. Nearest enemy. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, there's no way through here. Unfortunately, I'd love to be able to flank them that way. Can't. Disable console. Eliminate all enemies. Open crate. So, let's get going. First action, we're going to do the T6 ray gun. Okay, so that's 2 and a move. That actually isn't bad, because now I get +1 on my next thing. Oh, actually, I want to reroll if I can. I'm going to reroll again. 2. So I guess the benefit is I do get 1 damage through. No, sorry, I'm thinking about this all wrong. I was looking at the card wrong. We're going to do a basic move to get up here, and then we're going to use a tail swipe. Why? Because it's unblockable damage, and as long as I have damage coming through, I can take him out. Things cool down. No longer wounded. For now. And then I need to get up there. I don't actually need to get that close right now. So basic move for 1, 2. I'm adjacent to it. And then interact with, for 2 currently. I don't need movement. Oh my goodness. It's on one side of the die. So I'm pulling out 3. Two purples and a yellow. So we'll drop the 2 purples there. And a long string. My goodness. Short string and a long string. Now, there's a whole bunch of long strings. Oh, I'm not going to tear easily. So now, enemy goes. He's going to attack the nearest, so he just moves and attacks for 3. I have a 0. So going in order. When drawn, move a damage card 1 to the right, discard a card. I don't have any damage cards. Then I have a 4. Just goes in the 4 slot. Sorry, I'm adjusting my cards so they're in the right spots. And then I have a 1. Lose a shield, don't have any. Place this one on a 1. That gets me back my pulse rifle, though. Or no, that gets me back my, pulse rifle. So I started at 8, so I should be down there. Let's do a basic interaction. And it's 3 tokens. Well, I drew 3 tokens. They were all red, no purples, but I have 3, so that interaction is complete. Taking care of that. Now let's hit up some tactical positioning. Go as far as we can. Don't have any rerolls, so just 1, 2, 3. Up here, I need to do enough damage. Pulse rifle does base 2. Done no damage to that guy, so I need the +2 to take him out. I'll get 1 through and have cooldowns in effect here, because now I'm going to get my tail swipe back next turn. So we start on 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He attacks for 3. I just need on a 0. Move an action card 1 to the right. I can't. Lose a focus and a shield. And lose a shield, place it on 2. I get my pulse rifle back. That's okay. Because now Tarira is going to go. We're going to rest once and then use the tail swipe. Take him out. So all the enemies have been taken out now. Unfortunately, Tarira needs to get cruising. As does Gia. Basic movement. 1, 2, 3. Basic movement again. 1, 2. Had a cooldown. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. So, okay, I only need 1 of them in here to open up the crate. Doesn't say there are special rules to open it, anything like that. So I'm assuming if I get adjacent to it, it opens. Gia is going to rest to get tactical positioning back and to be able to move then. Well, 1, 2, 3. I can even get all the way to the crate, which means on the ship we now have tech crate tech pack 1. It says Tech Crate 1, but I'm assuming it's Tech Pack 1. There's no other thing. That goes on the ship. It's ready for us. We have some tech. The cool thing with these tech cards or weapon cards is they get added into what you play with. So if you have 4 players, one can have one of each. I believe if you have 2 players, you still only get to add 1 to it. So that's a success. This one time, that one succeeds. That's cooled down. So we go to mission update 2. And it asks us a question here. Did we destroy... Why, yes, we did. So Hellfire's even less happy with us. Nobody has a positive feeling about the Hellfires in my group, though it would be possible. Suddenly, you hear communication on your open emergency channel. Changeling, com. Can anyone read me? I'm being chased by Reaver fighters. I'm approaching your landing zone. Please don't fire. My comm is being jammed. Commander, are you picking up that signal? Telemetry shows a small research shuttle heading towards the facility's hangar. It's being pursued by a squadron of fighters that look to be Reaver Raiders. How's that possible? Somebody, please respond. My shuttle has taken severe deploying landing gear coming in hot. The shuttle is on fire. It's headed straight for the hangar. There's a loud explosion. Carrying on com. Oh my! Universe be merciful. The shuttle smashed into the hangar. The pursuers have broken off. You should check it out. But be careful. When ready, continue C5B. Mission update 3. So that's going to be a new map. Excuse me. Not back to the ship yet. So I don't have these cards. But that's where we'll wrap. Ouch. 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 Actually, that one wasn't terrible. Some of that was I got really lucky. Not with... Well, I got really lucky with the wounds. Because, like, my wounds, I had the 4... I had a 4, 2, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 4. All those zeros in there. Had I been hitting like 4s or 3s, that would have taken way longer to cool out and clear off the character board. I'm not sure that would have done the trick. But that's it. That's another session of Rogue Angels. I'll get the next set of videos up through February, and actually the first week in March as well. My goal is to get through 10 playthroughs. I'm assuming I have at least that in Chapter 1. Emil has done so much work on that. But with that, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had fun. If you did, please leave a comment. Give the video a thumbs up. And check out the other videos that I'm putting up. If you want to know when I go live, when these videos are coming up, the best way is to subscribe and click that notification bell. That's going to let you know whenever I go live. Currently, the plan is every other Monday at 9 p.m. Central. And then Wednesdays at 8 to 8:10 Central Time. It's been closer to 8:10 just because kid has swimming lessons and we don't necessarily get back quite in time for me to start on time. If you enjoy this content and want to check out other content that I put out, you can do so by checking out the link down in the description for nerdologist.com, where I'm writing about board games, movies, anime, books, whatever it might be that's nerdy. Tons of board game coverage, so check that out there. And I also have a podcast. Podcast is 10 Minute Marvel. Brain froze there for a second. If you want to check that out, you can find it wherever you get your friendly neighborhood podcasts from. But with that, thank you so much for watching, and bottoms up.